you know.
So, yeah, good question. I propose that como we start closing the meeting, but not real fast. Like maybe talking about what are some of the, what are some of the things that we want to do? What are some of the strategies that we want to go with? What are some of the tactics that we want to use? Do we want to organize a march? Do we want to organize teach-ins? Do we want to organize community forums in different cities in Anaheim and Garden Grove and Orange? Do we want to go, and just anything like that? Like one of the proposals that I can bring to the table, and the compañeros from here, is that we can, assist with straight out, cop watch, trainings and stuff like that too. Um, and yeah, any like just that we start talking about what are some of the things that we want to do, and then just having a follow up, junta or something for the future too.
Well, just to close, there's this great website, and I'm glad you brought up the internet because it's a great resource. It's called the Gathering for Peace and Justice.org. If I were you, I would write this down because they center around youth incarceration, and there are organizers from around the world. From you may not even know, it, but probably from Anaheim, Orange County. The Gathering for Justice, for Peace and Justice.org. And it's basically like a MySpace, but it's not a booty call. It's for organizing and for getting resources out. And there's this component to it where you can click on this sidebar that says, find organizers in your community. And it's a great resource to find people that are working just as hard or as passionate as you are for the same issues. Henry?
Well, I mean, that's a good thing you proposed, like doing cop watch and helping out more with cop watch kind of thing. I mean, I think that's reasonable because there's some elements of something going on that people are doing cop watching. I mean, I would like to help and stuff like that in whatever way, and then, just especially towards kind of like building the network bigger and stuff like that, and sharing the information, and be it teach-ins or whatever. Obviously, the thing is that, like, you can't have an organization unless you meet, and I think that's one of the key things is, like, that we've hinted at, is that we need to organize, I mean, like, and people are organizing, doing a lot of different things. It just, anyways. Well, when there's a chance to read a poem, I just wanted to read a poem from a prisoner.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that. We should do that. Because, yeah, also we do have, Sacred Blasphemy out here, came from Anaheim. So, like, ya cuando acabemos, we can have, close it with some hip-hop and that poem that Henry has, a good poem to I heard before.
Oh.
What are we going to do, right?
So, yeah, no, I've actually, if, because I'm still, like, I'm barely beginning, like, with other groups, organizing and doing things, as they said, like, mural, we're doing some in Santa Ana, so I'm fortunate enough to be part of this, like, and I'm glad, and I know there's so many kids out there that, they want to do it. So, like, it's either, my question, it's a question and a kind of proposal. Do we start here, because it's before, like, we get out, public and everything, there has to be a structure, and I've seen it, because sometimes we just go out for something, and everything's like, oh, dude, we have so much in our hands. Or do we start here with us, or do we go first out and look out for who's already doing stuff like this? Because I know if we're here, there's so many people out there already doing this. I mean, and it's maybe not public, but they're there, So it's like, would we start here, or like, what do we do?
Oh, okay. Back a little here. There's a problem in California and other states, and whether you need it or not, it's the three-strike law. You're going to constantly get harassed, and they're going to want people to strike out. To be blunt about it, it's about the money. They need, and I wish Fax was here to speak, because I got to speak for them. They need $1 million to collect the signatures, because they've already went to politics. The politicians are not going to do it on their own. They're too busy underwritten by the Police Association, the DA's Association, and the Prison Guards Association. We need a approach celebrities. Approach celebrities, people with money, they need $1 million to collect the signatures to get it back on the ballot. The initiative was narrowly defeated because Arnold Schwarzenegger was underwritten by the prison guards and by the billionaire at the last minute, and it was narrowly defeated to revamp the strike laws. That will help a lot, because if they don't have that, then you have something to work with. But right now they're striking out people left and right, and those same people that are being struck out are losing their voting privileges. We got people that when the judges are on the ballots being voted, I said, look, you're not getting that. Remember, judges are voted. When you get your voter registration, if you have a felony, you can't vote. When you have the ballot, the judges are voted for. The DA is coming up next year. There's a afternoon, you stay with that's running against Tony Rackauckus. He's even worse than Tony Rackauckus because he wants to run here. You need to get somebody that's going to run against the two of them. You get a lot of these people out of office, then you will probably have a lot of things will probably be working up. Because look at the Dallas DA. They cleaned that up. It wasn't the Attorney General, it was the Dallas County's new DA that cleaned that up. They even have a show on it. Almost 200 people released because they're using DNA to exonerate as well as convict, which is what it should be used for.
Okay.
So to let you know that the fight is about the fundraising, because money runs everything, whether we want to believe it or not. The money runs everything. Like they once said, if you have $10 million, you can defeat any proposal.
Is the guy Stevenson that will be running, or?
Well, the DA will be running for next year. I think he's next year. So we need to realize that.
You think he's worse than Rackauckus? You think he's worse?
Yeah.
We have to be politically minded also.
Yes,
we have to know who we're voting in.
Right.
We have to check on their history, what type of person they are, they're pro or they con, immigrant rights, parolee rights, rights period. Because everybody has rights, and if we just keep letting them stomple over us and not put up a resistance or a political base, it's going to keep happening.
Except rights to do what the police did, which was kill those 2 Mexican kids with their car. Like, I look at human rights and human values. We have to have a society that values human life. So the police don't have a right just to kill you because they didn't care. They should be held responsible. So there is something about rights, yes, human rights, I agree, but I think also there's responsibility. And Alexis, I'm sorry, I spoke out.
Accountability.
No.
Kind of answer the question of Jorge, what can we do? Well, I am a full-time student at SAC, and coming the fall, because I met the lawyer who was fighting the case in Orange from the ACLU, when I first met her, I had told her about having a forum at SAC, because a very good point that he brought up was that a lot of the students that go to these schools or in higher education either don't care, or either they don't care because they don't know. As a student activist, sometimes we have to do more than just be active. We have to go to school, and that's another burden. But my point that I was going to make is that I just thought about it. I had talked to the lawyer from ACLU before to organize a forum, a gang engagement forum,